It's Craig with your Cranky Craig movie review. Okay, I'm going to talk about a really hot horror film that just came out last week, Longlegs. Horror isn't really my genre, but this film is getting a ton of buzz. It's written and directed by Oz Perkins, and in case you don't know, Oz Perkins is Anthony Perkins' son. And if you don't know who Anthony Perkins is, he starred in the greatest horror film of all time, Psycho. So this is a legacy for this guy. Anthony Perkins was a real troubled person who led a double life, who died of AIDS. This guy's mother, Anthony Perkins' wife, also was killed in 9/11 in a plane crash, in one of the planes that crashed into the Twin Towers. So this guy has a dark past, and he really understands the genre. I want to talk about the cast first, and then go back to the movies. This film's shocker, put on my big surprise face, stars Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage has 126 credits on IMDb. This is crazy. In 2023 alone, he had 6 film credits. This is unheard of today. Back in the 1930s, 1940s, when it took like maybe a month to roll out a film, actors got this many credits. Most actors today, lucky if they ever get 2 credits in the same calendar year. Nicholas is knocking it out of the park with work, and he plays, well, I'm not going to give a spoiler, but he's incredible in this film. It's one of his unhinged performances. He's creepy as ever and unrecognizable. And he's a producer of the film, so I'm suspecting he really liked the story. The other members of the cast are Blair Underwood, who's also been around for a really long time. Blair Underwood's voice is so deep in this movie. I feel like he got a shot of testosterone right before they started shooting. It's a little bit affected. I don't know what's going on with Blair. Good performance, nothing to write home about. Alicia Witt, who is also an interesting actress who has 91 credits and is not even 50 years old, is in this film as well. She plays a creepy mother. The creepy mother theme, going back to Psycho, works really well here. This film stars Mika Monroe, who is pretty young and is sort of getting to be a scream queen herself, following the footsteps of Janet Leigh and Jamie Lee Curtis. She's knocking up a lot of horror film credits. Obviously, everyone in this film digs the genre, and they know they got a good project going on here. This film has an oppressive fear, okay, suddenly I can't talk. Oppressive feel. You know why? Because it's almost time for a cocktail. It has an atmospheric power that is really important to the genre. It's being touted as the best serial killer movie since Silence of the Lambs. It has a lot of Silence of the Lamb tropes, including a young female protagonist who's driving the action. It is really creepy, but it's also a mystery. There's a lot to unpack here. There's a lot of clues throughout. Keep your eyes open for the visual clues, because they're going to lead you in the right direction. You're not going to see where it's going. You may see where it's going, but even if you do, it's going to still be thrilling. I really recommend this film. If you are a horror film fanatic, it's a must. If you like good movies and don't love horror films, I still think you'll really like it. It really works. It's really scary. It's really creepy. And Nicolas Cage is such a freak in this movie, like a real freak. And that's not a surprise. Anyway, later this week, I want to review Twisters. I'm obsessed with disaster movies. I don't think you need to know that, but you'll know it later this week. Log on to, what am I saying? Log into WWNYTV.com. Go to Craig's To-Do List for more reviews of movies, and I'm really cranky now.